who've been sort of, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? Okay, today's a big day because it's on Easy Pay, and it's the only day this month you're able to get David's brand new book. We have actual copies now to show you here. Back Around the Table is now on Easy Pay for $9.08 a month. 156 recipes, 11 chapters, including that bonus chapter that only comes when you order it from QVC. So more recipes and more ideas, everything good. I've been so lucky to work with David in coming out and presenting this book. I have to tell you, every bite he's put in my mouth has been amazing. So let me have him come on over.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, honey.
How are you?
Well, if there's one thing you and I have done a lot of over the years, besides talk on the phone for hours, it's eat.
It is eat.
So I love this new cookbook. It's a beautiful book. The photos, the chapters, the recipes, everything really is made up of themed chapters that could individually be a cookbook on its own. From low and slow to lighter fare to great desserts.
Pressure cookers, slow cookers.
That bonus chapter. But you know, really, when you thought about book number 2, what did you want to make sure it was all about?
Well, you know what? I wanted to continue this comfort food story because I felt like there were more comfort food stories yet to tell. And so this was an opportunity to take more classic dishes and give them a bit of a David spin.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure that the book was really going to be a complete library of marvelous comfort foods in lots of different cooking methods and lots of different opportunities to serve the food. There's a whole chapter in the book just for pressure cookers. 2 weeks ago, we sold 92,000 pressure cookers in one day on QVC. There's a whole chapter of pressure cooker recipes, including my risotto with the smoked Gouda, the bacon, and the peas.
Oh, that just sounds horrible.
And then there's a slow cooker chapter,
Not really.
a light and bright chapter. So comfort dishes lightened up. There's even a lightened mac and cheese in the book. So lots and lots of goodies. Why don't we start with the risotto?
Yes, I'm going to.
This cooks in 8 minutes in the pressure cooker. 8 minutes. How about that?
Oh my gosh, that flavor.
Isn't that good? With the Parmesan cheese and the Gouda.
And the peas and a little bit of the bacon.
And you know, the peas add such a brightness to this.
I agree.
And not to mention a pop of color. So you get such a, it takes
That
kind of
is lovely.
Isn't it yummy? Do you think your kids would like that?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, mac and cheese, but it's made with the arborio rice.
It's really good. 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
In the pressure cooker.
Love that.
The book is really an exciting encyclopedia of wonderful comfort food. I wanted these recipes to be the kinds of dishes that get your family back around the table. I was raised in a house where family dinner time was sacred. We didn't answer the phone if it rang during dinner time. We didn't have cell phones back then. It was in the dark ages. But I will tell you, also, we never watched television during dinner.
Yeah,
that was the
didn't
time
either.
when my brother, sister, and my mom and I, we connected as a family.
Yes.
So these are the dishes that I hope will get everybody back around the table.
Can
Now,
I just
Jill,
jump in real quickly?
please.
Because I don't know if you realize this, but since this book debuted 2 months ago, 147,000 copies have been ordered.
Thank you.
But nobody had a chance of Easy Pay until now. So that Easy Pay is huge. You want to order more than one. This is going to be a gift that maybe you're going to put with a set of the Mad Hungry Spurtles and a cute little apron as a gift basket for somebody. Get it today while it's on that Easy Pay. It's $9. You're going to get it in 2 weeks. You're going to be making that risotto in 3 weeks' time because you're going to have the book in 2 weeks. You get a week to figure it all out. You're making risotto. You're making these apple caramel muffins. You're making Snicker cheesecake pie. Whatever it is, it looks good.
Snicker candy bar cheesecake. It's everything we love about a marbled cheesecake and a chocolate cookie crust. It's got whipped topping, caramel sauce, chocolate sauce, and then it's topped with chopped Snicker bars.
Oh my God.
Everything about this makes me want to scream about dessert. I'm telling you, it's the best cheesecake you're ever going to put in your mouth. It is one of my most favorite desserts to make ever. What do you think?
Is it hard?
No, it's not hard at all. It's really a marvelous cheesecake, and the cookie crust is so easy. This is amazing.
I'd be lying if I said that I hadn't eaten this before. I already knew that it was good, which is why I picked it up as one of the first demonstrations.
My girl. But you know what? So many wonderful chapters in the book. And can I tell you also, one of the things that we love about the Mix and Mingle chapter is that there are lots of different types of appetizers
Mix and mingle,
included.
I love that.
Yeah, and one of them,
my favorites.
these are the fried mac and cheese bites. I'm going to break one of these open because there's a little panko breadcrumb on the outside. But on the inside, wonderful cheesy macaroni with cubed ham.
Get out.
These are just such fun. You make it in advance, and you don't bake the mac and cheese. You actually mix it up, put it in a casserole dish, refrigerate it overnight, and then you scoop it out, bread it, and deep fry it.
What a great way to use some of your leftover Kansas City ham after the holidays, like for New Year's Eve. Take that leftover ham, make up these. I love the panko. That's so nice. Yeah, it keeps its crunch, which I like.
There's a whole brunch chapter in the book. We did eggs in the hole. You take your bread, you cut out a little hole, you crack the egg inside. I top it with bacon, some beautiful cheeses, some herbs, and it's just perfect.
Fun.
It's a fun little. Now this time I know you're gonna love.
Okay.
This is peanut butter chocolate, frozen hot chocolate.
What?
This is yummy. It's like a peanut butter chocolate milkshake. It's from the drink chapter.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that yummy?
It's like a liquid peanut butter cup.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, there's a whole chapter in the book that is just devoted to drinks.
Wow.
Milkshakes, cocktails, punches, iced teas.
Love it.
All in the book. And then let's talk a few more desserts.
Yes.
This is rustic apple tart.
Ooh.
Now, I think you have a little sample
Of course
there.
I do.
This is apple walnut rustic tart. And what's really so wonderful about this, you can make this with a store-bought crust. So if you don't have time to make the crust from scratch, no big deal. I give you permission to take shortcuts in the book. And I think that that's so important for so many of us who are trying to get a good meal on the table. And it's just a good-looking dessert that is as tasty as it is pretty.
Yum.
Now, how about holiday bonus chapter?
Yeah, so this chapter, everybody, by ordering the book from QVC, you're the only ones that get this chapter. When this book hits retail out in the bookstores, it will only have 10 chapters.
Right.
QVC's has 11. That's David's thank you for being so supportive of In the Kitchen with David. By the way, with that Easy Pay, you guys, we're so busy on the phones. Tons of people are buying more than one book.
Thank you.
That's how you want to stock up. Nobody has had that Easy Pay chance until today.
Well, this is peppermint cake. And it's a peppermint holiday cake, and there's crushed peppermint in between the layers. This is a peppermint cream cheese frosting. You decorate it with the little mini candy canes, and it's lovely. But with only a minute left, I think it's time to talk about mac and cheese.
I think it's mac and cheese.
Come on now. There are 3 different recipes in the book for mac and cheese.
Yes.
The mac and cheese bites. I have a lightened version in the light chapter.
Yes, I love that you did that.
And then this is a stovetop version of mac and cheese. I wanted to develop a recipe that didn't involve any baking.
Okay.
So this is one you make on your stovetop in 15 minutes. This is the creamiest mac and cheese I've ever made.
Look how nice it performs in that today's special
It is
value, too.
Unbelievable. I know, look at that, no sticking. But I'll tell you, Jill, let's get you a little serving here.
I'm ready.
Who am I kidding? A big serving. And you're going to love this. There are 5 cheeses in this mac and cheese. In fact, it'll take you longer to actually grate the cheese than it will to cook this dish. You make a wonderful sauce on top of the stove. You fold your cooked pasta in there, and in 15 minutes, perfect, creamy, melt-in-your-mouth mac and cheese.
On a cold, snowy night, this is going to be what you want to cozy up with as a delicious side dish to something that you might make. It's dreamy. It is delicious.
Can I also say one quick thing? I want to show you what I wrote in the dedication to this book. I dedicated this book for courageous and creative home cooks everywhere who inspire comfort in the kitchen.
That's great.
And I wanted this to be a true celebration of wonderful home cooking. You know what? I had the great pleasure of inviting, and she accepted, Ree Drummond to write my foreword.
The Pioneer Woman wrote the foreword.
Is there a better home cook than Ree Drummond?
Oh, that's awesome.
So the book is really a wonderful celebration of home cooking, and these are marvelous recipes that come from my heart and my kitchen to yours.
And they're all brand new from the first book, correct?
You better believe it, no repeats.
Yes, no repeats. 150,000 of these books have been ordered since its debut. Today is the only day we're doing Easy Pay, so on a holiday day where we're celebrating ideas for decorating and gift giving and food, make sure that you pick yours up while it's available. Every recipe that you've made for me this season has just been delicious. Good job.
Thank you so much. I thought I would just have a little bite of mac and cheese for the road.
Yeah, just make sure it's good for everybody. Yeah. All right.
I want to thank Chef Bonnie and Chef Lisa for the fantastic job they've done in styling our table
I know.
and making everything look so beautiful. Ladies, I could not do